These are the dark holes I fell into this week. A lady bangs 100 dudes in 14 hours. Degenerate gamblers are losing it all. And there's like a side piece. Well, that kind of is the content. People are gambling like crazy online, and watching them lose it all has been one of my favorite things to watch on the internet. And how do you get your wife to do anal sex? All today on Dark Holes. A lady banged 100 dudes in 14 hours. When I first heard this was going viral. She has a big TikTok following. It was all over Twitter. People were losing their minds. It's crazy because, here's the thing. People get really worked up about this stuff. They get really like, oh, could you believe a lady would do? But this is, she wants you to get worked up about it. You getting worked up puts money in her pocket, guys. Did you know? You're taking the rage bait. It's rage bait, baby. But also, I thought when I first heard this, I thought this was just a passion project. I thought she was like, I thought this was going to be like a New Yorker article that goes, woman who recently got out of long-term relationship has sex with 100 men in less than 24 hours. And she's going to be like, yeah, I just wanted to cut loose. And I was going to be like, that's a pretty wild way to blow off some steam. You get dick down 100 times. But that's not what it was. She's got a big OF following, so this was OF content, which is smart, because I saw there's this dude who makes, I think his page is Viral Video Club. I really like his content because he kind of teaches you how to make better content, and one of the tips he said was if you do he showed this guy who like ran across Africa or like the length of Africa or something. He did an Africa run of sorts, or maybe he ran in a marathon in every African country. I can't remember what he did. He did an Africa plus run equals long hard content. He did that, and then he got write-ups all over the place, and then he got all these sponsorship deals, and he was like, you can do a bunch of little stuff over and over and over and over again to build something, or you can do one hard thing once and go super viral and then have your whole career kind of built off of that. And that's kind of what this lady did. This lady did the equivalent of running the length of Africa on her guts. That's what she did. She was like, I'm going to do one insane sexual feat, and then I'm going to get the virality that no pussy has gotten before. I don't know about no pussy has gotten before, but it was pretty fucking viral. 100 dudes in 24 hours is a pretty insane move. Definitely, like if you flip the script on that, if you have this dude, he's smashing out 100 ladies in 24 hours, I don't know if my peen could handle that much stress. I feel like the base would get wobbly. Like, when you're sitting on like a shitty computer chair and the screws are kind of out and it kind of goes like, beep, 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 but like it's not the wheels on the floor that are loose, but the chair itself wobbles. I feel like the base of my hog would be a little bit loosened, and it would just kind of click, clack, click to side until I let it heal up or something like that. It's just not the stress I would want to put on my peen. Also, we got to acknowledge that there's not 100. I mean, maybe the dude's nutted every time. We're going to bring up the video for you later. I got to do my whole dissertation first. But in the video, she shows a bag of all the condoms. So these dudes are fucking. I don't know if they had to nut. She was shooting different scenes with them. At one point in the video, she like has a stack of paper and she like kind of flips through it. I thought those were scripts. I thought she was showing like, hey, these are all the different scenes we're shooting. This is how they're scripted. I was like, these dudes had to come in and practice lines? That's pretty fucking crazy to ask of 100 guys to show up and be like, okay, you got to hit your mark. This is what you got to say. Make sure you jizz now. But that's not what they were I think NDAs and like release forms because they were all in a porno with this lady. So it was very up and up on the legal side of it. But yeah, flipping the script. If you're your lady, you could maybe get 100 nuts out of these dudes or multiple nuts. That's the thing is the ladies have like an unlimited well of nuts. And so when a chick is kind of like, oh, you didn't even make me come, it's like you're being greedy with your cum, dude. You got this unlimited nuts that you can let out in a day. You could nut hundreds and hundreds of times in a day and you didn't give one to share for this moment. That's a you problem, you little greedy pussy with your greedy nuts, dude. Me, on the other hand, I looked this up. There's an article, a dude who came he masturbated 53, I wrote this down, what was it, 53 times in a day? Where is this? I thought I wrote this down, 53. Yeah, 56 times in a day, and he died of a heart attack, dude. That's okay, 56 times in a day. That's an NPH, a nuts per hour, of if we're doing the whole 24-hour cycle, which I think he did. It probably attributed to his heart attack, the lack of sleep. That's an NPH of over 2. It's like 2.7 or something. He did the math on this. But if he did it in an 18-hour period, if he got a full night's sleep, that's an NPH of over 3. That's over 3 nuts. It's a 3.1 NPH, 3 nuts an hour, dude. That's crazy. And then, of course, his heart explodes in his chest from putting this type of stress on his body. So if you're, next time you hook up with a lady, not next time, but if it ever pops up and she goes, you didn't even make me come, you go, well, that's your greedy problem because I gave you one of my limited 56 daily nuts. I'm closer to death because of this generosity I've given to you by passing on my nut that if I do too many times, I will actually die. I risked my life. I took time away from my existence to share a special nut with you. I put life inside of your body, dude. I literally passed the jizz life out of me into you. And so I am actually a great, kind, wise person. And I'm a better person. Every time you jizz on a lady, you're better than her. That's what I'm saying. You're a better person than her. The people in the booth, everyone's fucking loving it, dude. Everyone's loving it. I looked at the stats on the podcast. We have about 5% unspecified that listen to the podcast, and it's around 2% women. So we're keeping the standard strong, dude. The standard stays strong. Ladies don't listen to this pod. And if they do, the few of you there that are listening, you now understand how precious a dude's nut is. And how worthless yours is. No, I'm just kidding. We're just joshing around here, guys. We're having a good time. We're staying loose, man. Okay, Jorge, can you bring up the video? Bring up the video for me. So this is the lady who got nutted in, or that she fucked 100 times in a day. I'm gonna ask you to pause at certain points because I need to do reviews, breakdowns. There's stuff I want to get into about this lady. Who, by the way, I'm on her side. I don't think you guys would be have any questions about that. I think y'all were pretty aware of who I am. But yeah, it's like, yeah, she's just out here doing her job. She's doing her job at like a fucking intense level. Because there's a lot of people out there making porn, and they're making lazy ass porn. It's nice to know someone's like pushing the envelope of what can be accomplished. It's like in the video game space when you got like, oh, they're making another fucking Ubisoft collectathon game where you just run stuff and you climb a tower, and it's like those games are good. Like some people really like Far Cry, some people really like Assassin's Creed, but they don't necessarily push the boundaries of what can be accomplished in a video game. Red Dead Redemption 2 pushed your understanding of what a game could be. This chick fucking 100 dudes in 14 hours, that is the Red Dead Redemption 2 of porn, guys. She is pushing the boundaries of what can be accomplished in a porn, dude. She's a hero, guys. She's a hero. Okay, can we bring up this video? This lady, pretty lady.
For letting 23 guys run a train on me with my friend Bonnie.
Pause.
Now, that video is actually...
Okay, that video is that she gets, so she's already done some incredible physical feats. It's very like fucking Iceman-esque. So the Iceman, to prove his ability, if you guys don't know the Iceman, I'm a big fan of the Iceman. He does the cold plunges. He's kind of popularized the ice bath. in a big way. He does the hyperventilation breathing, but he did all these crazy feats where he like stayed in ice for a super long period of time. He ran a marathon in the Arctic shirtless. He climbed Mount Kilimanjaro shirtless. He fucking, what else did he do? I think he trekked across the Sahara Desert, also shirtless without any water. And he did this all through like his breathing technique, meditation. He swam under ice from like in the fucking whatever, in the Arctic or some shit. They like cut a hole ice and he swam underneath and was supposed to pop out on the other side, but he couldn't find the exit hole and swam back to where he swam in, because the reason he couldn't find it was because his retinas froze in his head, dude. That's pretty fucking crazy. But this chick is doing Iceman level shit. Like, just like the Iceman, she'll probably teach you an advanced meditation technique that allows you to take 23 dicks in a single sitting with your friend Bonnie. Whoever Bonnie is, fucking, yo, dude, you guys got a sick friendship. I like that. Okay, let's keep it cooking.
Out now, so if you want to go check that out, you know where to go. But if you want to be a part of the next one, I'm actually doing 100 guys in one day.
Let's go.
So head on over to my Twitter to find out how to apply.
Morning. So today is the day where I get run through by 100 guys.
In the shower. Got the condoms.
I think this is all I'm going to do with my hair and makeup today. Just a bit of bronzer and a bit of blush. I'm running a little bit late, I think. I'll be totally fine because the boys can't start without me.
Don't get too complicated.
Looking too bad.
Damn, she looks great. Pause it here. Okay, audio listeners, you can't see. She's actually eating what looks like just a chunk of bread. It looks like, it doesn't look like a sandwich. It looks like just a chunk of bread. I think later in the video she says, we started at 7 a.m., went till 9 p.m. So all these dudes had like their call times to come in at different times. So this is early in the morning. She's just getting a little something in her belly, which leads me to believe no anal. I don't think there was any anal in this day, because if you're doing anal, you're going in fasted. There's nothing in your guts. Like, maybe she but I'm assuming she would get to set by the time you get to set and get shooting, that the bread would go to the butthole. So I'm thinking there was no anal on this day, unless the very first scenes were anal and then she saved and there was no anal at the end, which is probably how you would want to do it. You wouldn't want to be like worn out, tired. You're in the 15th round. The judges are split. You don't know who's going to take home the title. And then you're doing anal? That's too much on the body. I would assume this is a physical feat. You got to do it smart. It's like when you're running a marathon and you change your shoes out and you put tape over your nipples. You have to attack this correctly and intelligently, or else you will fail. Okay, let's keep it going.
I'm almost there now. We have to a little bit of a late start, but that's fine. I've got time to make it back up.
Yeah, you can fuck your way back to a good schedule.
How are you doing? How's it going so far? How many are we on?
Only 8.
Let's pause it here. 8 guys done in the morning. She looks great. Dude, this is her after getting fucked by 8 dudes, man. Dude, a lot of you listening right now, you've never looked this good in your life. And she just took fucking 8 cocks down easy, bro. She took them down easy. It's like when you do jujitsu, sometimes they do this thing called the shark tank, where one dude stays in and they swap in different guys. And it's like when you're getting ready for a fight. So everyone's coming in fresh and you're tired and you just keep taking them. She's 8 deep in the shark tank. I would take her to prom. Like this, dude. She looks fantastic. Let's keep it running.
You enjoying yourself?
Yeah, I am actually.
Just shoe shots of all the guys, because you don't want to give up their identities. They're all there.
First group scene done. That was a lot of fun. And now I'm on to number 16.
Okay, let's pause it there. So after 16, still looks good. This chick is a pro, dude. 16 cocks down. I'd like to see, for anyone out there who's going like, oh, this is fun, I like to see you take 16 cocks before 9 a.m. That's what I'm assuming. Let's give it benefit of the doubt. Let's say I want to see you take 16 cocks before 11 a.m. 11 a.m., dude, and let's see how calm and collected you are. I think you'd be broken by now. Any one of you be broken by now. And she also flipped through the thing. You saw all the NDAs there. I wonder how many dudes came in like masked up. I think that's how I would do. I think I would wear a luchador mask if I was doing it. I have my lucha on. I would maybe a cape. I would be like, hey, how much can I dress up for this? I'd be like I'd be the standout guy. Obviously, she's the star of the show, but I would like to be a moment where they're like, yo, this guy made a cameo? That's crazy, dude. Let's keep it rolling.
Currently 7 p.m. I think about 70 people through.
70 people, 7 p.m.
The room is looking like not in the best state.
Looks pretty good.
We've kind of got.
Let's pause it there. Her room looks better than my room. Let me say, after 70 dicks down, her place looks more held together. I don't think that's her home, by the way. I think they rented this place for just this specific thing, which is like, did the person know? They must have. That must be what this is used for. Because there's no way you have they're like, oh, we need to rent a space for a casting call. And they're like, yeah, how long is it? Oh, it's going to really be all day. We're going to get in early. We're going to leave late. We got 100 guys coming through. Wow, 100. What are you guys casting for? It's at this project. It's going to go online. I think Twitter. It'll be big on Twitter. And they're like, really? You really just putting something out on Twitter you can afford to have this many people come through? It's like, you'd be crazy. You'd be surprised how much money you can make just on Twitter, guys. Okay, let's keep it rolling.
Everywhere. Someone brought me a rose. Oh my god, I forgot to vlog this. Someone brought me a fucking rose. He was the sweetest boy ever.
Let's pause it there. Someone brought her a rose, dude. Someone, for the 2% lady listeners, I want you to think back on every dude that you loved or you care about who never got you flowers. That fucking piece of shit. This dude, some guy came in at number 73 on the fuck fest, on the 100-man gangbang day, and he brought her flowers, dude. What do you got to do to get a fucking flower out here, man? What do you got to do? You're like, I used to fucking suck this dude's gooch, and I would make him lunch, and I would tell him that I loved him, and he was such an important part of my life, and then he broke my heart. He never fucking got me flowers. The 2% lady listeners, I just want you to know that you deserve better. If you're with a guy who's never got you flowers, never got you something special, never put in that little bit of extra work, you need to, if you're in a fucking thing with your husband or your wife, or you're kind of in a disagreement, and he goes like, what the fuck, who cares? It's just flowers. They don't mean anything. You're like, they're special to me. And he's like, I don't get it. You go, okay, you don't have to get it, but I want you to show you how little of work you're putting in, because this chick over here who had sucked 80-something cocks before a guy came in to give her a flower still got a flower. She got a flower, dude. So maybe you can get me a flower. Maybe you can treat me better than this dude treats this girl. Maybe you can. Okay, let's keep it rolling. She's got jizz in her eyes.
101 men, and my eyes are still recovering from all the bodily fluids that went in them.
So yesterday I got ran through by 101 guys. Don't mind this, someone actually bit my lip. But last night I didn't end up having a shower. Well, I didn't wash my hair in the shower, just because I was too tired. But I want to show you guys the aftermath of what it's like to get ran through by that many guys in one day. I feel like I've been hit by a bus. I am so achy. It went on for how many hours? We went from 9 a.m. till about 11 p.m. I think it was.
Crazy. What a trooper, guys. Yeah, I can only imagine what the physical aspect of that probably feels like. You got to be worn the fuck out. Your pussy worn the fuck. I didn't check out the video. I didn't go look at it. That doesn't really do it for me. I mean, I wouldn't watch it for the jerk off purposes. Like, if I'm going to watch that thing, I'm watching that purely for the research purposes. I need to know what went through, like what the scenes were like, how many dudes were in each scene, what the wear and tear was. Like I said, I've assumed a 0 anal day, but there's a potential that it was an early anal day. How did this go down? I want to see the characters that were there. What kind of dudes are showing up to this thing? So excited. I got a lot of questions for her. Maybe I would like to interview her. Because I want to know, like, how do you get the 100 dudes? Where do you put out the casting call for all these guys to come out, all these aspiring porn stars to show up? Do you pay them? Is this a pro bono thing? When you first start out in comedy, you do a lot of shows pro bono because you simply enjoy the craft so much, and you're just, that's how you get your start. And a lot of things in the arts, if you want to excel, a lot of people, not that it's right, but it is just kind of the situation is a lot of people are willing to do the work for free because they love the work. And so it's kind of created a market where people will take subpar pay or no pay at all just for an opportunity to do what they love in a professional manner, or semi-professional. I guess it's not professional because you're not getting paid, but to just perform it and do it. And so are these guys so in love with the idea of being in a multi-dude gangbang that they're just like, hey man, this is, like I said, passion project before, this is a passion project for them. They're like, this is how you get your start. Or is every dude making $100? Because that's a $10,000 day. That's $10,000, or it could be $30,000. If every dude's getting paid $300, hey, can you look up for me what is the average pay for like a low tier, like an amateur, or like a gangbang? If I'm in a gangbang, I'm an amateur dude. What's the average amount of money that I'm going to be bringing in? Because then we can get a little bit of an idea of what goes on here. Or does every dude get a percentage take? Like, is every dude getting like a 0.01% of what the video would make? And then you're like, okay, well then I know, and we can all make a little bit of cash off of this. And it just depends on it kind of inspires me to put in my effort to make the video do as well as possible and really show up and make my jizz jizzable. Jizzable. All right.
So for girls, it starts off around 2,500.
Yeah.
But for guys, it can range anywhere from just like showing up to set for like $100 to more for more premium, whatever.
Okay, so $100. So $100 is like a realistic pay for this kind of thing. So I'm assuming, I mean, they're signing NDAs and shit. So I'm assuming there was pay involved in this. And this chick has already built like a substantial following by doing that 23 dude gangbang. She has a presence online, and probably I'm assuming is making some pretty good cash on the OF. So to get all this done and to make this happen, let's say on the low end, $10,000 just in talent, plus the camera stuff, plus the like, she has an assistant who came in who was like, hey, how's it going today? Like, there's those people, there's all the people like organizing and setting this people up. This is probably like, I want to say 30 to 50 grand to get this done, just to get this done. So a good thing it went viral. Because if this didn't go viral, holy shit, dude. Holy shit. What a waste of cash it would have been. It's one thing to make a movie and it flops, or to like make a project and it flops and you don't really get a lot of cash off of it. But to get fucked by 100 dudes and then it flops, that's got to be a little bit heartbreaking. I would imagine that weighs on your soul. That could be a reason you get out of the game. But obviously it didn't. It was very successful for her. And congratulations on your success. Okay, we're deep. We're 23 minutes in, dude. When we get a really juicy story off the top, like the Typhlosion being a sex predator and a lady getting fucked by 100 dudes, we go deep. Sometimes the first guy goes a long time. Maybe you guys like it that way. I don't know. Oh, I forgot to bring this up. So I went to the convenience store today to get my pre-game Celsius. And what did I see? I was like, what flavor do I want? What flavor do I want? They haven't had a certain flavor, the WBC, as some people call it, for a long time. And then I look at the bottom rung, the bottom row. What do I see there? The fucking wild berry Celsius. They're hiding it now. I've told you guys for a long time, the truth is in the wild berry Celsius. And they are putting it on the bottom row because they're like, we can't let the public at large get the special red dye to unlock the psychosis so you can see through the lies and into the truth, dude. It's hidden in the wild berry. They got me off the scent a little bit, where I was like, is it the green apple cherry where the truth is? No, dude. It's always been in the wild berry. Since day one, the truth has been in there. Holy shit, guys. Fuck yes, okay? Welcome to the Dark Holes podcast, guys. Or no, Dark Holes with Shade Arena. I fuck up the name. I don't even know what the fuck it's called. where we go into the dark holes I fell into every week. We got your culture, your personalities, and your comments or questions or secrets. It's a lot of secrets you guys sent me. I like the secrets. Of course, personalities was this lady. I fucking can't. Can you bring up her name? It says in the video. I don't even know her name. I'd like to give her a shout out for this. And then for the culture thing this week, we have degenerate gambling. Degenerate gambling is something that's big in the culture right now. A lot of people are getting lost in the gambling world. And then for questions, comments, or secrets, we got a dude who's asking how to get his wife to do anal. That's what he really wants. He wants his wife to do anal, guys. All right.
Her name is Lily Phillips.
Lily Phillips. Lily Phillips, congratulations on your success. Congratulations on your feats. I'm going to keep my eyes open for what you do next. 100 dudes. That's a big one. I think the world record for sex with dudes in a 24-hour period is around like 9 something. It's like in the high 8s or the low 9s. Jorge, can you look that up for me real quick? I'm pretty sure. So do you go for the world record next? She doesn't do full sex scenes. I think in order for it to be considered sex, it's like a certain amount of pumps. And so it's literally like guy after guy after guy. And she like laid on her back and it's just dude comes in like 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you going to go break the record? That would be interesting. Oh. Fuck, this Wildberry Celsius is like bubbling inside me. Oh, something else I did today. So I'm big on slop, guys. I don't know if you're an enjoyer of slop, but I am a big enjoyer of slop. And what slop is, it's like when a dude eats basically just a bunch of garbage in a pot. Like you put it's usually very protein heavy because you're like, I'm trying to get as much protein in one meal. You got it, Jorge?
So the biggest orgy had 250 couples, and then the woman who's taken the most participating in the biggest gangbang was 919 guys. 919
guys. That's the world record right there. 919 guys. Lauren Phillips, Lily Phillips, right? Lily Phillips? Maybe that's the next feat. Maybe we're going for the world record, dude. Who knows? Who knows? Whatever you go on, whatever the next stage of your journey is, I support it. Okay, but yeah, I was doing a big slop pot. And so I'm on a different style of slop. So a big slop for me before was I would do a pound of ground beef. So there's this ground beef that I get that has like liver, kidney, and heart in it. So it's like a healthy, it's got the organ meat, it's grass finished, it's good. It's good meat. It's good meat. I like a good healthy meat. And so I throw that in a pot, and then I would put in a can of beans, no sodium, not low, no sodium beans, because beans are apparently very, very good for you. Those go in a pot, and then I would just cook that up. I don't know, maybe I would put some cheese on it or something sometimes, and then I would just eat that. And that was around, I think, 105 grams of protein. I switched to a different thing where I'll do the same thing with the ground beef, but now I'm putting in 6 eggs. I whip up 6 eggs, scramble style. I pour that in, and now that's getting up to like 112, I think it was, 112 grams of protein in one meal, dude, one meal. So I slopped that down. That's all I've eaten today, and then I got a wild berry in me, and then some coffee. So, I ate a handful of lettuce too. I keep that like the spring mix stuff in the fridge, and I eat a handful of that because you need some fiber. If you're just eating slop pots and no fiber, your shit start coming out horrible. It's real sticky, real almost hot. I don't know if there's like an acidity thing going on, but you get a hot shit. And so I'm lubing up the butt cavity so that my shits come out, like I've said before, like a bar of soap, just fucking firm and sleek and shoot out of me. Okay. But let's get to what's going on with me. What's going on with me, guys? Of course, we got the Patreon, guys. Guys, if you want more content like this, we do a free app every week on Patreon. We do not a free, it's a paid app, but we do an extra app every week on Patreon. You have the ability to write in, get access to the Discord, and you get ad-free episodes. I mean, we don't have ads right now, but you'll get the ad-free episodes once we do have ads. Also, what's on the Patreon this week, we got the coolest midget in the world. Pretty fucking awesome. That's a pretty good one. And then we also got, I don't know if you've seen this trend. We got people doing the candy bowl trauma dumps. Big fan of those. I can't remember what the write-in was. I think the write-in was like, what kind of women are you into? That was one of the write-ins, but I can't remember what the write-in was. It's all right. But just focus on the coolest midget in the world, the trauma bowl. Candy Bowl trauma dumps. I'm a huge fan of those. I was watching a ton of them. Of course, guys, follow me, you fucking idiots. Follow the pod. If you guys haven't, just hit the follow button. Just do that. Like, it helps. It costs you nothing. Costs you nothing. Helps the pod huge. And I love it. We got a 5-star review of the week. If you guys want your review read out, just leave an Apple review or a Spotify review. Write out your little review, and I'll read it out here on the pod. So I don't know if you guys remember, someone wrote in about their daddy, and that's a daddi. So it's a sexual daddy. Introduced them to the podcast. The daddy himself wrote in. So we got the main daddy, a 5-star review of the week. This comes from Brando1917. It says main daddy, and it's titled Main Daddy Be Here. This pod is amazing. I've been leading people to their dark holes. Let's start again. This pod is amazing. I've been leading people to get their dark holes filled now since episode 1, trying to get future prospect Anthony's hole filled, but he's resisting. Anyways, listen to the pod. It's the best. 12 out of 10, your dark holes will be fulfilled. That's very nice. Little concerning. There's a little bit of concern in there saying you're trying to fill a dude's holes, but he's resisting. I'm not going to dive any deeper into that. I'm going to assume that it's in a playful way, that you guys like to do a little bit of fucking, ooh, my nose mean yes kind of thing. Yeah, because some people really like to get down with that. That stuff is cute. That stuff is hot. People are into it. Okay, I'm still learning Spanish. Fuck, what's bag again? Jorge, how do you say bag in Spanish?
Like a regular bag?
Yeah.
Damn, why am I blanking on this right now?
Yeah, dude.
I've had to speak Spanish in forever, like regular Spanish.
Regular Spanish? What kind of Spanish are you speaking?
Like kitchen Spanish.
Oh, okay. La bolsa? Bolsa, right? Fucking nailing it, dude. I'm not even the Spanish guy here. But yeah, I'm practicing. I've been Duolingoing, and now I go to my place where I drop off my laundry. All the ladies there they speak a little bit of English, but they mostly speak Spanish. So they speak Spanish to each other. So she said, what's in? En la bolsa azul? Is that in the blue bag? En la bolsa azul? And I was like, I know what the fuck she said. And I was like, eso aquí. I was like, this one, my Spanish is getting good. And something about when I speak Spanish, I really want to, yo quiero hablar español como aquí. Like, I want to go like little Mexican man. I want to be like little Mexican farmer man in the sun. There's something in my heart that just wants to be, yo quiero un poco queso, por favor. Like, I want to become a little dude. I don't know why. I'm trying to speak, ¿cómo estás, mi amigo? Like fucking bigger, sexier, but something in my heart wants me to put on overalls and farm la aguacate. Aguacate? Is that a cactus? Aguacate? Okay, I'm close. I'm close-ish. Okay. Deadlock, guys. Deadlock update. The deadlock update, of course. Of course, there's a deadlock update. Okay, last week I told you guys I suck. This week so I had a couple nights where I was up to like 3 a.m. playing Deadlock. Not good for my brain or my circadian rhythm or my life in general. Stuff falls through the cracks when you're doing some 3 a.m. A couple in a row, 3 a.m. Deadlock nights. But maybe it's just that after midnight crowd, that late staying up crowd, when I'm playing against those kids, you would expect them to be the sweatiest. I'm good. I had a couple games last week where I was like, yo, I'm getting better. I'm understanding my items that I'm picking in the store better. I'm getting my movement tech down better. I'm landing my shots better. I'm getting better at this game. And I'm fucking fully addicted. The game's still in alpha. It's not even out yet. I'm fully addicted, dude. Gabe Newell. You're a crack dealer. He's the guy who I think owns Steam or head of Steam or what something. Or Valve. I don't know what his position at Valve is, but he's high up. He's an icon. Okay. The tour dates. Let's get these tour dates out of the way. We're in Spokane, November 8th and 9th. We're in Louisville, Kentucky, November 29th and 30th. We're in Toronto, December 13th and 14th. We're filming the special. We're in Oklahoma City, December 26th and 28th. We're in Tulsa, Oklahoma, February 6th and 8th. We're in Lexington, Kentucky, March 6th and 8th. We're in Appleton, Wisconsin, April 24th and 25th. Get all your tickets at chaterarena.com or at PunchUp.com, I believe, is a PunchUp Live, punchup.live. I've just got my page on punchup.live just went live. So it's all on there. Okay, guys. Okay. Ugh. You guys spray the microphones down every time, which is good. You should put the but then I put my mouth on it, so I got like disinfectant Lysol on my lips. Okay, we're going into our next section, guys. Fuck, we're 35 minutes into that. Degenerate gamblers. Degen gamblers, dude. So I have never been a gambling man. Not when it comes to financial gambling, like going to the casino, putting stuff down. I'll gamble with other stuff. I'll gamble a bear cock into a slimy pussy. I'll fucking throw my dick into some questionable gash and see what the outcome will be. And just be like, what horrors lie on the other side of this pussy? I'll do that shit. And I've done that shit. But in terms of going to a casino, putting your chips down, put 8 on black or whatever, I've only done that twice in my life. One time I went to a casino, we gambled, I played roulette, and I won. I think I broke even on roulette. I lost money on slots. I lost money on craps, and then I won like $400 playing blackjack. And I was like, oh, sick. Actually, gambling rules. And then I recently, like a few weeks ago, I was at the Mohegan Sun in Connecticut doing shows, and I was like, I'll gamble again. Let me play some blackjack. I lost $75 the first day, and I went, I'm done. Not doing it. So I understand the high of it, but the online gambling, the poker gambling, the fucking stake.com, this shit is getting insane. The fact that there's gambling like influencers, I couldn't have told you that was going to be a thing like fucking 4 years ago. That dudes, well, actually when you saw like how popular poker and shit is, it does make sense. But dudes are risking it all and losing it all on gambling, guys. And it's all getting captured on live streams, which I'm really enjoying. One thing that I think is shady as fuck is these gambling pages are like promoting these influencers do stuff. I don't know if there's shady stuff actually going on, but sometimes they'll be like, yo, you got to use this technique that someone told me on the slots, and then you'll win money. And then they'll do it and they'll win money. And you go, is there a technique? It's like, no, it's a fucking computer, bro. That's one of the craziest parts of like how people are losing money now. They're not even losing it to analog cards or like fucking an analog spinning slot machine or something. Now people are losing to fucking, you can't even, there's no tangible thing. It's being generated ones and zeros. There can be any cards in those deck. It's all a lie. It's just, I feel like it's too high of a level of manipulation to trust your money to. But what I enjoy about it is watching these people lose. Like the compilation of people losing money is fucking crazy. I'm so fucking into it. Let's see this first one. Jorge. It says The Loan. So this one I really, really enjoyed.
Get a loan. We're back. 1,000. We need to make it back, so we're gonna put it all in mines. Let's go. Let's start off with the corners. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? Had to get a loan.
That's so good, dude. That's so good. Are you kidding? Like, bro, the mentality. Like you're down. I don't know how much this guy is down. We can take this one down, Jorge. Thank you. But this guy's down like fucking what? He says he's like, we just got a loan. There has to be a point. It's like when like I've been overweight, and there was one time I was fucking this girl, and I could see like the hang of my belly like hitting her butt, and I was like, we gotta go to the gym. We gotta go to the gym. Like I'm I'm in a disgusting. I feel gross. I don't want to see the hang of my belly slap against a girl's butt, and that's what's making the clapping noise. That made me feel sad about my own body, and so I was like, let's go to the gym and let's fix this. You think the point where he goes, like we had to get a loan. He's going down to the bank and he's like, I need a $1,000 loan. And they're like, what for? He's like, I'm starting a small business. And then when he goes to the digital mines thing to go gamble, there had to be some point where he went, we just need to stop here. We just need to, there's not a, we're going to get it all back. That we can't have that mentality. We need to go, we made a mistake. I don't think you should, I think I know very few people make millions upon millions of dollars gambling and learn the thing. Very few people do it. Most people you can gamble, but just for fun. The same way you do coke for fun. You don't make it your life, dog, unless you're fucking cooking it in barrels and selling it to people. That's a different life, though. Let's see the next one. Let's see 150 dice. I love this. This one I really, really enjoy because there's almost like a bad friend. You have like a devil on your shoulder sort of influencing this whole situation. And also, these are great clips because if you're audio only, you don't need to see what's going on here. Okay, actually, if you are audio only, let me explain. I don't know how the fuck this game works, but I guess you put there's like a slider and there's a red area and a green area. So the more green you're showing, the less you'll get if your dice lands on that area, but you have a higher chance of it landing there. And then the more red you have, the opposite. And so this guy's playing this dice game with it right on 50 chance. And he's got 1,500 on the go.
Bro, I'm gonna hit 150 dice real quick. Barely.
No way. Oh no. Double it.
Dude.
Double it, go. No, double it. All in. It's about to hit.
Dude.
No way.
Dude, okay, I'm pulling out another K. I'm pulling out
No way.
another.
Why?
We got 1,500 now.
Blackjack, all in.
Blackjack all. No, I'm gonna do like.
All in. Go.
Alright, we can make it all back here.
Oh my.
Bro, no fucking way. Okay, we gotta take out another, 3K.
Bro, chill out.
No, cause listen, 1,500 down. If I pull out 3K and we go all in again.
All in. Go.
On blackjack, though?
Go.
No way we lose this back to back. A 12, bro, that's disgusting. I don't like 12s. I hate 12s. Dude, that's why I hate 12s, dude.
No, they're trolling.
Oh
They're trolling.
Alright, bro, I'm gonna hit 150 dice real quick.
That's good, Jorge. Thank you, buddy. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. Obviously these guys are making a lot of money because if you're willing to throw away, what did he lose? $4,500 right away? 4,500 gone? Then you got to be making decent money if you're willing to throw away $4,500 easy. But my favorite part of that is his friend being like, he's like, I'm pulling out another 3K. And his friend's like, dude, why? What are you doing? And he's like, no, if I pull out 3K, we're up. And he goes, all in. He just immediately switches. This dude is being like, no, man, what are you doing? This is a bad idea. Then he goes, no, you actually have to fucking spend every last cent of this on one hand of digital blackjack. Holy shit, dude. I don't know. Is it the suffering? It's just, I think it's the insanity of it. Like someone who's playing a game that I can't even, it's like watching someone lose $5,000 on carnival rings or something like that. They're like, you got to throw a ring on a thing and it's and it misses and they're like, fuck. Okay, 2,000 more. You're like, why are you playing carnival rings for $2,000, dude? Just don't do it. Invest your money in blue chip stocks or buy crypto. No, I don't know. Honestly, let's be clear about something. When it comes to turning money into more money, I have no clue. I'm not a money guy. I have no idea how to make more money out of the money that I have. I have no fucking clue. So maybe you should be gambling. Maybe I'm actually 100% wrong. And everyone should be taking what little money they have and going to the casino and taking out loans and going to the casino because it could be long run. Maybe it is a smarter plan. Maybe if you keep taking out $10,000 loans under different names and under different identities and you keep stealing identities until you have you keep this cycle going and then you keep doing one hand of blackjack, or you go like one roulette roll, we're doing fucking $10,000 every time. One time it hits like crazy, and then next thing you know, you have I don't know, if you win a hand of blackjack, you get double the money, like you get your money back. So you need to bet on something that's like 40x. So if you had like 40 shots at winning 10K, like whatever, that's like $4 million. And you just keep doing it, and then you find different ways to get more loans, and you just go crazy in debt until you're like millions of dollars in debt. But then if it hits once, you save, you didn't have to work at all. You saved all that work time, and you just made all your money super quick. It could be better. Like what's your other option? Some of us are like working in an office every day, slowly making our little bit of money, and we put a little bit in savings, and then we buy a little bit of Apple stock, and we blah, 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 and then you go back to work, and you come back, and you live in a little shitty apartment, and then the pipe breaks, and then so you got to get a guy to come in, and he kind of riffs you off on price, and then then you're like, oh, the lights are out, and then the housing market crashes, and your house, this is your main investment, is now worth less, and then they retool your mortgage, and you owe a higher percentage, and you're just chipping away at all this stuff. Maybe fuck it, gamble, dude. Go gambling. Yeah, I'm changing my tune on this. This is actually the smartest move ever. Everyone listening to this podcast, you need to take out everything you have in savings. Take out your 401k. Steal from your relatives. Take all that money and lump it into one thing, and then put it all on one thing at the casino. The highest return on the casino, least likely to win. Do that. And then, if it loses, find devious ways to make more money. Start selling off your organs, other people's organs. Start stealing from people. So you steal like a flatbed truck, one of those trucks that carry all the cars. Steal one of those and hawk all the cars, and then make a few, like maybe it's all illegal shit. So maybe you make like 50 grand off of that. All one hand, blackjack. Go. Just do that over and over again until you like die or something, or the mob kills you because you owe them money or some shit. I think that's the smartest move. That's Chase financial advice. Bing. Okay, let's watch this. Okay, this guy, Bossman Jack. So this guy I found hilarious because I don't know who he is, but I just saw the clip page. But I kind of feel bad because we'll watch one clip and then I'll explain after. Let's just watch the first one, Bossman Jack. Let's get into that.
God. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God, I'm done. Dude. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. One tap to get another 5K. Oh my God. Don't do that. Oh my God. No. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, dude. Oh my God. I just lost it all. Oh my God. Oh my God. No way. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. No, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh my fucking God.
Isn't that nuts? Like he won something like $10,000. Maybe it wasn't that much. Maybe it was like 7 or 8. But he won $8,000, and then he goes, "Okay, I'm done." And then he just gambled. He just fucking lost $30,000 in seconds, dude. In seconds, $30,000 disappears.
With just clicks, like
just
nothing
clicks.
real, nothing like physical.
Nothing physical. You can't fucking see a dude throw a dice or put something down. It is literally just clicks. You have no idea how they're fucking you on the other side, dude. Isn't that crazy? Dude, at least like sports betting, there's a whole, like for them to rig, if sports betting was rigged, thousands of people need to work together in order to rig sports betting. This website, it could be one dude who's on the algo who's like, yeah, fucking fuck them up. We have an algo that fucks you. It's not actually random. It's a fuck you algo, which makes more sense. They want to fuck you. God damn, dude. God damn. But the boss man Jack, I found out that he was like a felon at 19, and then he's kind of been in and out of prison. He keeps breaking his parole. He's in jail right now. But nothing. I don't know what his offense was. I think it was like robbery or something, but nothing that bad. He's breaking his parole on smoking weed, and I think he smokes crack sometimes on stream, which he calls like breathers or something. He smokes little crack and he calls it a breather, which I can like relate to that. I mean, I've never smoked crack. Let's be clear but I can relate to like doing something very self-destructive and justifying it by being like, I just need chill time. Like sometimes I'll order like a ton of Uber Eats and get a bunch of junk food, and I'll literally eat in my bed until I'm like so full of garbage that I like get sleepy and I pass out, and then I'll wake up and like jerk off, and then I'll like repeat that cycle for like 24 to 72 hours, and I'll be like, I just needed a break. Like so I get that this guy is just like, yeah, I just need to blow off some steam. I feel bad for him though. Like I feel like he's an addict and he can't not gamble this shit away, dude. But also it's like, how is a guy living like this? How does he have $30,000 just to blow? How? Where is it coming from, dude? That's what I don't get with, like, I see Steve will do it. He'll gamble a lot. But I'm like, he's worth millions of dollars. So it makes sense that if he loses $100,000, he's kind of like, oh, whatever, dude. But this guy, this boss man Jack, if he's in a position where he's got 30K laying around, you think he would be living a little bit of a smarter life. I don't know where the 30K came from. But man, holy shit, dude. Let's watch the last one, Boss Man Jack 2. And then we got to go, oh shit, we're 50 minutes in. We haven't got to the write-ins yet. God damn. Okay, I will probably stack them on the Patreon episode. But we'll at least do the anal wife one on this app. But yeah, let's hit Boss Man Jack.
Holy fucking shit! Oh
Doing it.
Oh my god, I just lost 10 grand. By the way, if I win. Oh my!
Having trouble trying to sleep. I'm counting shit, but running out.
Bullshit. I just made it. Oh my god. I'm not kidding. Oh my
Till
god.
I try. No rest for concepts in my mind.
Dude!
On my own, here we go.
And I'll be honest with you guys, like I said, I'm not a gambling guy, but this makes me want to gamble. Because there's something about you see a dude lose it all, and you go, well, I'm smarter than him, I'd win. But you're like, no, you're going to lose too. That's the whole point, is you lose. Stake, and these companies don't make a bunch of money because you're smart, because they're easily outsmarted. You're going to lose, but you kind of want to win. I guess that's the thing. Okay, let's get to write-in time. Write-in time. Okay, I keep saying we need a jingle for write-ins. I don't think we're ever going to get one. I think every time I do write-ins, I will do a unique jingle. It's time to fucking write into the show. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Send your comments, questions into the show. It's a write-in time. A guy wants to fuck his wife in the ass. How will he do it? Okay. So the first write-in, anal wife. This guy wrote in and he said, how do I get my wife to allow or try anal? Allow is a weird way to put it. I'll allow it. I'll allow it like a judge. All right, we'll let this one slide. Fucking, Your Honor, I object. I object to the anal, Your Honor. I'll allow it. No, sustained. I can't remember what they say when they throw out your objection. But so this guy wants his wife to try anal. I think, there's two approaches to this. If I was with a lady and I wanted her to try anal, I would just bring it up. I'm not a good beat around the bush kind of guy. I'm not very tactical in that way. I don't have those skills. I'm not a smooth talker. I'm a bull in a china shop with most of my interactions. So if I was with a lady, I'd be like, hey, would you ever want to do anal? And if she was like, what, why? And I would probably like bring it up over like a scone or something like that. Like we'd be having breakfast and she would tell me, like, I had this crazy dream. And she would tell me about her dream for like 15 minutes, and I'd be like, huh, would you ever try anal? And she'd be like, what the fuck is this come from? And like, I was just thinking about whether or not, like, I think I would like doing that to you. And she'd be like, what? Why? What? And I would like, I'm just throwing it out there. Like, if it's a no, that's fine. And she'd be like, I need to think about it. Like, I don't know. And I would be like, okay, well, cool. Can I like bring this up to you in like a bit? And then we can like try it. Like, and then I would probably bring it up again when we're like getting smoochy and stuff. And I would be like, hey, so do you want to maybe try? And she'd be like, I don't know. I don't know if I like, maybe I was like, could I like put a finger in there? Like if you're cool with it, I would just straight up ask. That's how I would approach these situations. But if you want a smoother approach, now remember you're getting this smooth approach from a guy who just told you he's not good at smooth approaches. You kind of got to treat this like anal sex. You have to lube up the conversation. You got to do something nice for her. You got to bring her a fucking flower, dude. Bring her some flowers. If you're trying to fuck your wife in the ass and you haven't given her flowers recently, guess what, bud? No fucking poo-poo for you. That ain't happening. It ain't going down. You got to lube up this conversation. You got to go get her flowers, take her out for a nice meal, get her some cute shit, earrings. I don't know. I really don't know what ladies like, dude. I think they like candy. They like candy. They like they like those little figurines, those Japanese figurines. They're like little babies that have their little dicks out. You know what I'm talking about, Jorge? They're like collectible little figurines. You're looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm not crazy, dude. I'm not crazy. They're little girls are going crazy for them. Sunny Angels. Look up Sunny Angels right now. Girls are going crazy for these. They're basically like they understood how to make a Pokemon card style system for women. The Japanese love this. They love a gacha, where it's like you get a thing from a machine, or you buy something and it's in like a sealed pack and you don't know what's inside it. That game of like opening like a booster pack of cards. There's something fun about that. Yeah, these are the Sunny Angels with their little dicks out. So each one of these guys, they'll make a type. They'll be like these are all the animal guys. So they'll be like, we're doing animals, and I bet they'll do like, we're doing a Halloween one, and they have the different series that come out, and every time you buy one, you don't know which fucker is in the box. So you're like, I got frog guy. And then you can be like, I got frog guy again. Fuck. And you're like, I want rabbit guy. And then you open it up and it's like, frog guy again. Fuck. And you just keep getting frog guy. But they like this shit a lot. Get your wife a Sunny Angel. Get her some flowers. Get her some shit, dude. Butter her up. Get a glass of wine in her. And be like, oh yeah, I love doing, yeah, I think it's so hot when you do this. Like, dude, I love your, like, I like kind of like eating your ass a lot. I've really been thinking about it. And she's like, what? I'm like, I would like stick my finger in there for sure. I would stick and she'd be like, what? Oh, what? No. I'd be like, come on. Be like, would you ever like, like what? Like butt stuff? Would you ever do butt stuff? And if she's like hard no, like, hey, no. That could be the end of it. It could be the end of it right now. But if she's kind of like, I don't know. Because I think the thing about some sex stuff is sometimes you're like a little, I'm not sure. And then you do it and you're like, actually, I could get down with this. And sometimes you do it and you go, Like the first time I peed on a lady, I was like, I could do this again and forever. Peeing on a lady is pretty good. It's pretty good. Jorge agrees. Pissing on a lady you're like, fuck yeah, dude. There's something. I did have some pee anxiety, though. The first time I pissed on a chick, I was like, it took me a while to get the piss going, which is a little like, come on, I need to piss on her. You piss on her. And then you like shower her off after. You like fucking take I have one of those shower heads that comes off. So you're like, now I got to fucking bathe this bitch. And like I'm cleaning a dog and just get all this piss off of her before I take her back to the bed. Cause yeah, I'm also pissing on her in the tub. But yeah, that's how I would say you approach this interaction is you're going to lube it up. You're going to lube up this conversation just like you would lube up an asshole. And also if you do get the okay, if she goes, yeah, I'm down, let's do it. I want to do the butt stuff. I'm interested in it. You got to be very tactical with how you approach the butt stuff. I think you even just like, you almost underwhelm her with the butt stuff, I would say you like maybe go in there with just like a tip of your thumb the first time, and then you go in like a finger or two. Maybe you work up, because the butt really needs to be worked up. Maybe you get her like a real little butt plug and be like, hey, let's try this, and you like slide it in and out of her butt to see if she likes it. You ask for the moon and you only climb the mountains when you're trying to get the anal stuff. Because if you go like, okay, we're going right for the butt, and then you shove your dick in her butt, and then she's like, "Wow!" Then it's the end of butt world. Butt world is closed after that. You gotta go in, lube up the convo, go in soft, or like I said, just straight up say what's up. But if you do just straight up say what's up, you still do the same approach on the butt play: pinky, thumb, index, two index, butt plug. Over the course of months, or maybe not months, but over the course of several sexual interactions, and slowly edge it up, pitch the idea of butt plugs, show her like, oh, well, look at this one, Amazon, there's a deal. You get 5 for $8, whatever. And then you get these butt plugs you put in her ass. But you gotta be very delicate with her ass, because I'm assuming she's got a pretty virgin ass if this is even a difficult thing to pitch. Okay, some chicks out there, like, it's crazy amount of chicks that are doing advanced butt play. A lot of them are doing advanced. The amount of chicks that own butt plugs. When I was young, I remember seeing anal in porno, and I thought it was standard. I thought, like, okay, when you have sex with a lady, you kind of do mouth, pussy, ass. That's kind of the thing that everyone does, because anal was in like every porno scene when I was younger and like first consuming porn. But then you learn that it's not. Then you're like, oh, it's actually quite a rarity for like ladies to put stuff. It's actually, you might never come across it in your life, is kind of the narrative you get after you become actually sexually active, that it's too painful, no chicks can handle it. And then when you actually get sexually active out in the world, you go, it's probably 30%. I think 30% of chicks own a butt plug and are putting shit in their ass. And then probably maybe another 15, 20% are interested but haven't made the leap. I would say 50% of chicks are butt interested or enthusiasts. I would say 50%. I'm going to put that, this is official data. This is like I don't know what census does this. This is the Chaturana census. 50% of chicks are butt interested or enthusiasts. Dun-dun-dun-dun. And that's the episode, guys. We have a bunch of write-ins we didn't get to. So sometimes the stories are so juicy we don't get to the write-ins. But what are you gonna do? What are you fucking gonna do? You gonna get upset? Are you gonna get upset that I didn't get to the write-ins? No. What we're gonna do is we're gonna we got the Patreon app next. I think we're gonna open the Patreon app with the missing write-ins, and then we'll go into the rest of the shit after. That sounds good to me. If you guys want more Chaturana content, you guys know, go to chaturana.com. You can also go to punchup.live now and see my shit that's getting posted up over there. Tickets, tour dates, all that stuff is there. Check out Patreon if you want the extra app every fucking day, guys. We get a little fucking... We're getting closer and closer. Remember the Patreon goal. Once we get to 232 patrons, I will tattoo dark holes on the inside of my lip. That's the goal. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Bye.